What kind of man are you looking for in America?
Black.
Why do you like a black man versus a Turkish man?
Because the black men are so masculine, so gentlemen. I'm not dating with Turkish guys.
Why not?
I don't like dating with them. No, I'm waiting with American guys.
Why do you want an American guy, not a Turkish guy?
They are so masculine. I
Really?
don't like Turkish men. They are so jealous. They can accept me who I am. They are not my type.
So let me ask you this. A girl that's watching this, she wants to get a black man. What can you do to get a black man?
They love curly girls. Curvy, yeah.
I highly recommend marrying black men. A lot of Arab and brown women are reaching out and they're trying to find black men. And I say black men are kind. They're very secure in their masculinity. They're also gentle. They're also not like I see this a lot in the Arab community because I grew up in it. Men get very shy that their women are out there, or their women work, or their woman does something. And black men are very chill and secure about it. Like, she's on her deen, she's respecting herself. I'm not going to feel shy about this. And that's a huge cultural difference that I definitely appreciate from marrying a black man. So do yourself a favor, ladies. Find yourself a black man.
It is Wild Wednesday, and I'm going to get wild and offensive with my videos because I think it's time somebody digs deep into our culture and into our people to figure out what is going on upstairs with our women. Divorce is on the rise more than ever among Middle Easterns, whether they live in the Middle East or abroad. And just like we saw among westernized countries like America, when the women became independent is when the family structures collapsed. They collapsed to the point where now women are waking up and saying, you know what? I want a home again. I want my kids to have a healthy home. Well, the Middle Easterns are not there. We are at the point where we are collapsing because not only are women independent asking for a divorce, but we also have culture shock. A lot of our women are extremely spoiled. Yes, I said it. A lot of our women are extremely spoiled and the men cannot keep up. What is happening with our women? We went from a point where Arab men used to tell each other, marry her young, مشان تربيها على إيدك, so you can raise her your way, which is not right either. Come to find out, المرأة ما بتتربى. You cannot raise a woman because we get to a point where we know what we want. And did you guys know that 70% of divorces are initiated by women? And of those women, 90% of them are college educated. Are they sick of the abuse and they want out because they know they can support themselves? Or do they no longer want to make the sacrifice for their marriage? Let's talk about it.
So honestly, like, that whole thing was literally crazy. Like, literally, now that they're literally trying to mimic American marriages and American love, and they're so influenced by us that now they literally are crashing like us. Like, the craziest part that she said is, like, now you see them saying, like, the women are trying to be like American women. Like, they filing for divorces, and now independence and feminism has slowly ushered its way into their society. What I notice is they trying to be like us. You see what I'm saying? Like, they pay attention so deeply they're so influenced by the music nowadays and the vibes and like our movies, but mainly our music and movies. Those two M's and marriage, those three M's, you see what I'm saying? I don't know if it's working too well for them, but let me know what y'all think. Like, how y'all feel about this? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, now they're going for all the Sarahs and also all the black men. Yes, literally, like Arab women, like, they're literally screaming out for black men nowadays. It's so crazy. And all the Arab men are literally just wanting all the white women, stuff like that. They're going for all the Sarahs. And now y'all hear why. Like, let me know how y'all feel about this. But check it out right here. Racist Arab family. Right here. You will only marry Arab. Like, that's crazy. Look. I didn't even know it's such a big deal. But right here. When a half black, half Arab kid embraces both cultures. So, like, they already making a change. They're already making a split now. Look, he even signing the papers, the wedding papers. Like, but apparently it's a big deal right here. Well, since Arab men belong to Spanish women, we want to belong to black men. Like, yo, this is like a call all around the nation, apparently. This is crazy. Right here, you only belong to, like, what? Y'all see this? You can only marry Arabs? Like, that's crazy. You're not allowed to marry not even black Muslims? Like, even if he's in a part of the same religion. Like, I ain't know none of this. Like, this is shocking to me. Look at this right here. Since Middle Eastern guys want to belong to Latinas right here. Yes, can Middle Eastern girls belong to black men? So apparently it's like they trying to rebel. Like, I didn't know it was such a big deal. Look. White girls. Like, it's crazy.
crazy that it's such a big deal just for them to date whoever they want to love.
For example, my father told me, all black men will leave their wives. This man will leave you. My mother told me, all black people have AIDS. Like, those things are not true, first of all. Well, my father did not approve of my marriage to my husband.
And why
My
not?
father, yeah, because he's black.
Oh.
So there's a lot of racism in the Arab like I said, the culture. Islam says no black man is better than an Arab man. No Arab man is better than a black man. But my father and my mother were adamant against, no, he's black. No, they didn't even give him a chance. They didn't meet him. They didn't, give him an opportunity. And that hurt. But when something is wrong, it's wrong. So you got to stand up against it. A lot of Arab and brown Muslim women always reach out to me and ask me, how do I tell my parents about the black man that I'm interested in? There's a lot of Muslim women out there that are Arab and brown, and they don't know how to come and talk to their parents about the man that they're interested in simply because he's black, simply because their parents have iterated to them again and again and again, no black men. They'll even be like, if they're Arab, they'll be like, okay, any other Arab country is fine. And if they're Desi, they'll be like, okay, any other Desi kind of is fine. But like, what? How are they even determining the value of a man? By his skin color? That's not Islam. Okay? You could go anywhere and you can talk to anyone and you can open up the Quran for yourself. There's nowhere that says you need to obey your parents if they are straight out doing something that is un-Islamic. And preventing you from marrying a Muslim man just because of his skin color is un-Islamic. So shut that down. Respectfully say no and, do your thing.
I hear a lot of Middle Eastern guys saying these days, they're like, I don't want to marry an Arabic girl because I have to pay for the wedding, and then she wants a wedding planner. She's going to spend hours explaining to the wedding planner what she wants when she can just call the florist and send her a picture off of Pinterest and it's done. Then she wants me to buy the house that she wants me to hire an interior decorator for when she's a professional shopper and she's in the same stores that the interior decorator is going to be at anyways. And then, fast forward, she's going to divorce me and take half of everything anyways. I might as well marry a white girl that's going to pay for everything with me. That way, when she divorces me, it's her cut anyways. She earned it. She paid for it. Why do I need an Arabic girl? And on top of the Arabic girl's going to bring me, her mother and her sisters are going to be at my house all day, but then my parents are never going to be in my house because it's not comfortable for her. Your mom is too opinionated, but her mom's not opinionated.
For example, my father told me, all black men will leave their wives. This man will leave you. My mother told me, all black people have AIDS. Like, those things are not true, first of all. Well, my father did not approve of my marriage to my husband.
And why
my
not?
father, yeah, because he's black.
Oh.
So there's a lot of racism in the Arab like I said, the culture. Islam says no black man is better than an Arab man. No Arab man is better than a black man. But my father and my mother were adamant against, no, he's black. No, they didn't even give him a chance. They didn't meet him. They didn't, give him an opportunity. And that hurt. But when something is wrong, it's wrong. So you got to stand up against it. A lot of Muslim parents will say no to their daughters marrying a black man, and that's haram. It's straight out haram. The Prophet ﷺ said, إِذَا أَتَاكُمْ مَنْ تَرْضَوْنَ خُلُقَهُ وَدِينَهُ فَزَوِّجُوهُ. He said that if someone comes to you and you're okay with his deen, meaning his Islam, and his character, then marry him. He didn't say his tribe. He didn't say his skin color. He didn't say what race he is, what language he speaks. So many parents will use all of these excuses to stop their daughters from marrying black men, all because they have biases against black men. Because they think wrongly and in a haram way about black men. Did you know that Prophet Adam alayhi salam was black? Did you know that Prophet Musa alayhi salam was black? The color of your skin doesn't matter. In our deen, we have Arabized and whitewashed our history to make it seem that there are no black Muslims. But if a man comes to you and he's Muslim and he's black, you have no reason to say no, except that you're not happy with his Islam or his akhlaq, his character. Other than that, any other reason is haram. And if your parents are standing in your way and telling you you can't marry someone because of their skin color, you can disobey them. You absolutely can, because what they're doing is haram, and we have been instructed to be kind to them, to be respectful of our parents. But when they ask us to do something haram, we stand up and we say no.
This is reality. Let's be real here, yeah? When a woman is divorced, it's not the same when a man is divorced, yeah? Okay, and in Islam, they're both divorced. Divorce is a divorce, yeah? But divorcee is a divorcee. But the thing is, when it comes to not following Islam and following your culture, as if like they said, the woman becomes like tarnished. And I'm like, where does this come from?
Sorry, can I just
Yes, sister,
quickly-
please.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to say
Yeah.
something about what you just said, that the push that our culture gives us can be beneficial. It's a bit like, say someone criticizes you, it's up to you how you want to take it. Either you can get really offended or you can act on it. So even though that is good, our culture doesn't see it like that, and they don't portray it like that, because when you are young, your parents, I mean, I'm Pakistani, and so I'm going to talk from my culture. They want you to live your life according to their terms. So you're going to grow up, you're going to do all those things, you're going to get married, and you're going to, it's like a status thing as well. And it's like, if you are divorced, you're bringing shame upon the family.
Exactly.
So
I agree to that.
Exactly.
even,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
No,
it's
no,
like- I just want to add the fact that very often women are double victim. They are victim from I'm talking about the one that have been left, abandoned, victim of oppression. They are already victims of whatever traumatic event they had to go through. But then this victim, an accusation, constant blame, is like she's even guilty for being a victim of a situation.
Deep.
قدر الله ما شاء فعل. I'm not talking about the one that decided to leave family for whatever reason that seems superficial. I'm not talking about this new trend. I'm talking about real sisters that went through oppression, that have been left abandoned by husbands that think that maybe he could grab someone else and just leave his wife and kids. I'm talking about those, because divorces have different reasons, different situation. I'm talking about sisters that are clear victims, because everyone wants to jump on the wagon and all sisters are victims. And no, sometimes sisters need to take accountability.
you.
Sometimes they
Thank
are
you.
responsible for their divorce.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Sometimes they are
so sorry.
divorcing for the wrong reasons.
Wallahi al-azim.
But sometimes
And they initiate it. Like statistics show that, and it's in, we understand it's in their nature, but even statistics show that
rather
they,
than problem solve, they will like leave the marriage rather than trying to. I am not saying that's all the case of sisters. It's very important we represent the real victims.
Yes.
Because Allah Azza wa Jal has gave a strength, a position to the husband, rightfully so. And then sometimes it's abused.
It's very interesting, you know that, because I was reading Imam Qurtubi's tafsir, yeah? So basically, you know, there's this concept, because we deal with the non-Muslims, etc. Like, oh, look at your religion, it's misogynist, because a man can give talaq, but a woman can't. If you look into the tafsir, it's very interesting. What it says is that in the Arabian Peninsula, the Arab men used to abuse their wives by, for example, I divorce you, yeah? She goes and she says, okay, no problem. I want to move on. Nope, I take you back. And there was no limit to it. And Allah set it to 3 talaqs to keep the man in check. Because he knows, and check this out, this is how beautiful Islam is if you look at it, yeah? 3 talaqs is to keep the man in check, meaning you can't stop her from moving on. You've got 3. If you can't control yourself and you're emotional and you let it be, guess what? When you give the 3rd talaq, what is the ruling? She has to go after her iddah period. Depends. She needs to go get married again, obviously, be married, and then divorce. Now, for a man, this is very interesting, but if you look at it psychologically, yeah? Because for a man to envision his wife with somebody else, so for him, if he's giving that last talaq, yeah? Not less, because at the end they say 2 types of people don't learn. The one who's arrogant and the one who's shy. So we're here to benefit people, inshallah. I know it might be a bit thing, but let's be real here, yeah? So for a man, he's thinking, if I'm giving this last talaq, what it means is the following. My wife is haram for me, and she will have to be with another man, which is halal. There's nothing no one can say, but al-ghira is a different level, yeah?
Hello everyone, hi, wherever part of the world that you are watching me from, welcome to the family, welcome, please subscribe, stay tuned, and let me dive right in into exactly what the video compilation is about, right? You have watched it, it is juicy, you've watched it, I know you have something to tell me. Please do so in the comment section. Feel free to express yourself, right? Arab women are now leaving their racist culture to be with black men. Arab women are leaving their racist culture to be with who? Our black, melanin, handsome gentlemen. Yes. So in many communities around the world, traditions actually do run deep, they're deeply rooted, right? Expectations about who you should love, who you should marry, and what fits the culture often then shape people's lives long before they actually are old enough to choose or to decide or just talk about it. The freedom on who you want to marry, who you want to love, who you want to be with. But today 2025, this generation, something real is happening, right? quietly behind those closed doors, away from all those culture noise and blah blah blah. Arab women are beginning to question the rules they actually grew up with. Like, not because they hate their culture. No, don't get that wrong. Don't get it twisted. Not because they hate their culture, but because they want the freedom to choose who they love, who they want to be with, who they want to marry, who they want to procreate with. They just want to choose their own path. Yes, you had that right. So, for some, the path leads them to who? Our black men. Yes, yes. So, men, they actually connected with naturally. So they have connected naturally with our black men, and just not through coitus, no, through friendship, through school, through work, or just that ship relationship, friendship, every ship they have connected, and mostly with our black men, and they loved it. So connections built on personality, respect, and all that. And once these connections take into reality, they have really really said out there, you can see the video. It's for me, I'm not making this up, guys. You see them bluntly, clearly, openly confessing how much they would really love to be with black men. Like, this is an these are Arabs, like Arab people. It's something that, it's a good show, because now they're leaving all that racist BS behind. They're now focusing on, just us as human beings, mutual conversations, liking one another. And that's it. To me, I feel like it's a good way. I think it's something, it's a good motive, right? For the world to be united. Remember, we are one. We bleed the same blood. That's my take. I know you have something to tell me. Do so in the comment section. Do so in the comment section, please. So the decision is very simple, and these are very difficult conversations, because they Arabs have their culture deeply rooted, and families, principles, and all that. For them to choose a black man, it takes a lot of courage. So if they are really really into this, mwah, congratulations for breaking the system that has always been rigged. So I know they're going to face a lot of challenges from relatives, families, fear of being judged, and fear of disappointing their parents, people who raised them, their culture, their religion. There's just a lot going on. And they have decided to take a stand and say, you know who? You know what, guys? We're gonna love black men. Watch out, black women and all other races. We're gonna take this handsome gentleman to be ours. So, black man, are you ready to be loved by an Arab woman? Do so and tell me in the comment section what you think about this. So, the fact that they have honestly just come online to admit that they have been interested in the racial mixing up, it's very good. It's bold of them. They're choosing partners who make them feel heard, seen, supported, partners who treat them as equals, who respect them as individuals, not extensions of family reputations. You know how that most Arab cultures, or I don't know, they tend to do that, right? And partners who bring them peace, joy, and a sense of belonging. This actually is them not abandoning their culture, guys. Remember, they're not abandoning their culture. It's about just refusing to let cultural pressure erase a genuine connection that they have established, right? So in the end, these women aren't running away. They are just stepping towards something new, something real, towards relationships built on mutual respect, love, emotions, safety, authority, affection, authenticity. Wow. Hey, black men. Hey, yeah. And that choice, that courage is actually what is rewriting stories every day. We need such relationships, like the rest of the world, to just accept. You don't have to be, man, racism should be, you get that? Yeah, if love wins, right? Love is love. But at the same time, do you think it's a trap? Who am I to know? Please, wherever part of the world you're watching us from, please comment and tell us what you think about this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my channel and subscribe. I love you. Happy holidays.